my creatives, and welcome to another video. So today I'm here to share a traveler's notebook junk journal with me, and I'm using my own designed printables. Yay! I'm super excited about this. So what I'm doing right now is finding a page in my junk journal that is pretty neutral, so I can use the kit to its fullest potential, and that is why I chose to work on this blank page and the music sheet paper. I also thought that a music sheet paper would complement the kit that I designed, so that is why I chose this page to work on. And now about the digital kit, you can get that if you become a patron of mine. I have a tier where you can get a monthly digital kit every month. That's why it's a monthly digital kit, and it will contain these papers and you can print it out yourself at home. And what I wanted to do today is really document this special moment because it is my first one and I just started my Patreon page, and yeah, it's a very exciting adventure. So if you're interested in my Patreon page, there is a link down below. You can choose between 3 tiers. So we have the video creators where you get an extra video each week and access to an Facebook group. Then you have the printable creatives. You will get, of course, all the rewards before and the monthly digital kit. And then we also have the chatty creatives, and that contains everything before and a monthly Zoom meeting. So I'm very excited to do a craft and chat with all of my chatty creatives this month. And yeah, I'm very excited to be on this adventure. So of course I had to document this, and also I created these kits because I of course love digitals myself, as most of you know, and I create them so I could journal with them, of course, and that is what I'm doing here. So what I'm doing right now on the right hand page is creating a collage with the pattern papers that are part of the kit. I wanted to showcase them, of course, and I want to create a beautiful collage because it's all about documenting this kit, and I think I'm going to do this for every month to at least make one journal page in my journal to document it. And I think it will be a lot of fun to see where this venture will take me, and I think it will be a lot of fun in a couple of years when I maybe still be doing this. I really hope so, that I can see where I started and actually look back on all these beautiful kits. So yeah, I'm just going through the embellishments in this kit. There are also element sheets with tiny words and tags and labels and illustrations drawn by me. So I will go through that basket to find what I want. And I have to say that perfectionism hit me a little bit with this junk journal with me because it's such a special page to me. You know, I get this pressure that I feel like I have to create something amazing. And that is always when perfectionism hits me a little bit, and that's also what happened in this video. So I started off a little bit insecure, but then I got into the groove of things and really found my what I wanted to do. So I decided to leave the right page alone for a little bit and work on the left page because I already knew that I wanted to use this journaling card that is also a part of the kit to actually journal on, of course, about what this page is about. I'm sticking this doily down to break it up a little bit and to make it a little bit more fun. And I'm using some double-sided tape for that. I usually don't use any glue stick because it runs through the doily because it's pretty thin paper. So I usually use double-sided tape for that. Now I'm going to ground my journaling card with this washi tape. It felt like it was a little bit floating, so I went through my stash and I found some washi tapes that would fit this kit a little bit by color, but they would still be basic enough. I love these basic washi tapes, as you know. I get them from Aliexpress for the ones that are wondering, and that looked a lot better because now the card is a little bit grounded there and it looks like it's not floating. Moving on to the embellishments, and this is where I really got into the groove of things. So usually I plan out pretty much a lot of my page while doing it. But I got into it and then I just decided I'm going to stick things down. It looks pretty, I'm going to stick it down. I let perfectionism go and I'm just going to stick things down. So in this kit there are words like remember, be in the now, and for me these are important words because I sometimes forget to be in the now and I only think about the future. So for this particular kit I thought it was a good sentence to have there, and remember that this is an accomplishment on its own and that I made this is an accomplishment and that I should celebrate that. There are also these tiny little bees in this kit. I haven't mentioned the name yet. The kit is called New Beginnings, and it's more of a, springy themed kit because I thought, well, that really fits my life at the moment. The past couple of months have been all about new beginnings. I just graduated and I started my own business, and it's all new beginnings and all one big adventure, and sometimes I'm completely out of my comfort zone all the time, which is also quite a thing, I have to say. Of course, I'm going to add a doodly border because, well, that's what I do. I do add doodly borders. And of course, on this first page with my own designs, there had to be a doodly border. And I'm also going to do a doodly border on the journaling card. Of course. It's just something that I do. And I really, really liked it. And now I'm going to move forward. I also dried it a little bit because I didn't want to smudge my markers. And now I'm going to move forward to the other page. So I decided that I also want to have a collage cluster on the other page, but I wasn't quite sure yet. And then I remembered that I had these Mama Elephant alphabet stamps. And I'm going to stamp out New Beginnings, which is of course the title of this kit. And I think it's a great title to this page. And I think I'm going to do that for all the kits that I'm going to document in my journals, to stamp out the name or use letter stickers so that the name has a prominent place. And I fussy cut out these letters because I wanted to stick them down here, and I still want to see the background. And I'm really getting into alphabet stamps thanks to my dear friend Heba from My Little Journal. She's a stamp queen. She's amazing with stamps, and I love to watch her videos and get some stamp inspiration. And these things are little things I pick up from her, and she's just amazing. So go check her out. It's My Little Journal, Heba from My Little Journal. She's amazing. So yeah, I stamped out my title, and I already decided on where I wanted it to be, and now I'm going to work on my collage cluster. So I also found this other washi tape with a little bit of a botanical feel, which matched the pattern paper with the flower buds, and now I'm just creating more collage clusters. So I'm just going through that basket and finding things, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's pretty, I want to put that there. And then when I'm a little happy with it, I'm going to stick some things down with my Nuvo deluxe glues. Also these little yellow flowers, and they function more like washi dots. I do think that I'm going to add washi dots later on. Yes, I do. Of course I'm going to add washi dots. Which is my latest obsession. But these are just fun little embellishments, and yeah, I really had fun making this page. So now I'm going to stick my title down with the Nuvo Deluxe glue, because I also didn't want to lose any letters. And I'm going to create a collage on the top of the right hand page to put my date in. I'm going to use one of the labels of the kit to put my date in, but of course I have to create a little cluster with that, and I'm going to use these flower buds, but the stems were a little bit too long, so I'm just going to cut them off and make sure that it will be put underneath my label. And I just stuck some double-sided tape on my label, but I'm not sticking it down right now. I'm just using it to keep my little embellishments on the right place, and then I will stick it down. Now I'll add some extra glue underneath, and it's stuck there. I'm also going to fuss around with these blue flowers, so I thought it was fun if they looked like they were floating in the air. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick them down as well. And it's really, really fun to work with this. It was also a little bit surreal because at a point I forgot that I designed this, and I was thinking, I'm having so much fun. And then I was like, I'm working with my own stuff, which is weird. And it feels so weird to now have a folder with my own stuff on my shelf. As you know, I have a lot of digital kits, and I have them here in a organizing system, and now I have my own, and I will share about that soon. I'm planning to make the art room tour video or the craft room tour video. It will come soon, I promise. But it's weird to have now Simply Creative Kyra New Beginnings on a file folder. So yeah, I'm moving on to more embellishing clusters, and if something is too big, never be afraid to cut the embellishment shorter or cut them in half. Make them your own. I even do that. I design these, but if there's something is too big or I want to have it a certain way, I cut it or I stick it under things. You can do whatever you want. with it. That's with all the embellishments that you use, or the project life cards. Like I said, Heba is also great inspiration for that, so go check her out as well. So I just kept on adding little pieces, and with digitals I love that because I never run out of any embellishments, so I can keep on sticking things down and never worry that I have too little of them. And if I wanted to have more, I just reprinted one of the sheet. I could reprint one of the sheets and add them as well. I also did a little doodly border around the circle with the bee. And now I'm going to move on. I'm going to add some more little pieces. So in the beginning of the video, you saw this tag, and I really want to add that because it was a pattern that I haven't used yet on this page. And I'm going to do a doodly border, of course, as well on this little tag. And I'm going to stick that down with some double-sided tape. But first, of course, it needs a little bit of twine. So I picked this twine with gold thread in there, so it's white and gold. I thought it would complement the colors of this kit, and I'm going to stick it on the right side of this page. And after I did that, I'm going to put a little bit in between the things that are already on there. I never glue anything right up to the edge, so I was able to squeeze it in and make it look like it was there first. And now I will go through my Tim Holtz sticker book, and I will find some quotes that fit me and where I'm standing right now. So live your dreams with passion is something that is very relevant for me right now, as well as make it happen and hold on tight to your dreams, because it's really my dream to design these things myself and to be successful at it, and that you would like to buy it, of course. I would like to make this thing bigger than it is, and hopefully I can keep on creating this content. And it would really mean the world to me if you would become a patron of mine and helping me on this journey, and making sure that I will be able to keep on creating this content here on YouTube. And I would absolutely love that. So I'm incredibly grateful for the patrons that I have right now. You are all amazing. Like, we're having so much fun. It's an amazing journey. So yeah, here I am with the washi dots, of course. And I'm going to stick them all over my page. And now I have my roller date stamp. I'm going to stamp the date in that label. And after that, I will do some journaling. And I'm going to do that with a Papermate Flair, I believe, this time. And I just journaled about this kit, and that I am so happy to be on this adventure, and that the feedback of my patrons was amazing. And I absolutely love you guys. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, I would love it if you would give me a thumbs up. I would also love it if you would consider subscribing to my YouTube channel or become a patron. If you become a subscriber of mine, don't forget to put the notification bell on all notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. All my other social media is linked down below in the description box, and I hope to see you there as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye!